Boom. What's up, everybody? Ted here, Off Hook Outdoors. Thanks for coming in tonight. I appreciate y'all. John from Small Waters, Daniel from Living MN Outdoors. We got 922 Crappy Barbecue. We had Missouri Outlaw Randy in here. Thank you, guys. As you can see behind me, we got some pads. Got some bright sun out today. Is my microphone working, guys? Everybody can hear me good. There's no like lower, higher, anything like that. It sounds like I'm talking right into the mic. I'm just doing a mic check, guys. So if you guys could please give me the thumbs up if you can hear me clearly and everything's good. I'm checking out my Sunfish King was in here. I don't know if he's still in here, so we'll see. But let's see. All good, Ted. Okay. That's awesome. Deer Slayer, what's up, buddy? So what I'm using is, and I haven't used it yet, it is my Abu Garcia Beast X reel. I got a white Spro Frog on 65-pound Power Pro, and I have an All-Star Select rod. So if you could see behind me, like I said, we're going to be throwing some of these pads and stuff. I haven't hit the pads yet. Earlier today, I had my nephew and my son out. My son caught a 2.2 pound largemouth, and my nephew caught a 3.5 pound largemouth. So it was awesome. I have some video of it, but we thought he had a snag, and there was a log in the water. And here the fish it was a Senko he caught it on. Hey, Coyote, what's up? And it went underneath the log, and we thought it was a snag. When I grabbed it, I felt it pull. And so then I seen the fish at the log, and here it just so happened that the fish swam right back under the log and come up, and I handed the rod back to my nephew, and he caught his PB bass. So it was pretty awesome. It was 20 inches, 3.5 pounds. So it had a real bad cut on the back of it, like a turtle or something took a bite out of it. But I can see some dragonflies here. I see some fish coming up, some little fish. So I figured I'd hit the pads and hang out and try to test. I am going to share the link, guys. So if anybody wants to come up and we can chat, feel free to come up. But I'm going to throw a couple of these. Yeah, I know. But it was nice, John. It was really nice. But he came in, but he was using 8-pound test. And I thought it was going to break off. But here the fish swam up underneath the log and came right back. So I'm going to throw a couple around here, try to keep an eye on the chat. So we're going to see what happens here. So let's take a couple casts. As long as my keeps letting me know, I'm going to be turning away from you guys, but my mic should sound like I'm talking right to you guys. So let's get a couple casts here. And like I said, I got to adjust this reel, so you'll see me getting out some backlashes here and there. But yeah, I'm just throwing the pads with the frog right now just to see if anything's active. I don't know how active they will be in here right now, so we'll see what happens. But I'm just going to move around a little bit. And Sunfish King's in here. Yeah, we're going to do top water frogging. Try to see if they're active. There's a few dragonflies coming up, so we're going to see. You can see I'm going to leave that right there so you guys can see the pads that I'm in right there. I don't know if you could see the frog, but we're going to throw these pads a little bit. There's a whole bunch of mats here, grass mats. I see a lot of fish coming up after the small dragonflies. So we'll see. We'll stay here for a couple minutes, and then I'll do the old, I'll share the link so somebody can come up so I can test it for the JV tournament. So, but everything's good with the mic. It should sound like I'm right there with you guys. So the wind's blowing from my left to right, so I'll probably just start moving down a little bit. Looks like a Teletubby. We'll see what happens, guys. Hey, Molly, how are you? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, the wind's blowing me from left to right a little bit here, guys. So I'm just going to work my way down with the wind, see what happens. If nothing happens, we'll throw a Senko or some other. I got a couple different rods with me today. But it was basically, I was just looking for connections and stuff like that, making sure StreamYard worked okay. You're cutting it off, huh? I can't cut it off, John. It has to get longer like yours. I can't cut it and expect it to get longer. So I got to just bear with it. I'll take all the insults that you guys want to give me for now. I'm okay with that. Yes, exactly. The man bun in training. My audio's good. The picture's good. Everything's okay, guys? Give me a thumbs up if everything's good to go. I just always get nervous, but I think I got it down. I downloaded a firmware to supposed to take some of the bugs out of the camera. I'm always turning. Nice picture. Okay, Crankin, thank you for coming in. I appreciate that, buddy. But I'm going to share the link here real soon. I just want to try to see if these fish are active on top water, which the water is still like 71 degrees. It's still kind of cool. It was pretty cold this morning. Yesterday it was chilly, so it hasn't really been warm in the mornings yet. So the water really hasn't had a chance to heat up. Now it's nice out today, but it's still not hot. I think the temperature today is supposed to go to 76 degrees. So there ain't really much heat here to heat this water up. So rat tail. Yeah, I'll take all the insults for now. I'm good. That's okay. Not even a tail, James. You guys are tough. But anyway, I'm going to share the link. And if anybody wants to come up. So there's the link, guys, if anybody wants to come up on panel with me. Let me take this anchor up and we'll just drift slowly away. Yeah, I got to see what this drag set at on this beast reel. Yeah, it's pretty good. But we got a lot of dragonflies, small dragonflies. And some of the fish are coming up, the smaller fish. So I figured, we'll try throwing the frog for a little bit and see what happens. There's a lot of bait fish in here too. I could see a lot of bait fish scattering. So we'll see. So I shared the link if anybody wants to come in. Yeah, there ain't much wind, John. Real light. Like I'm in a no wake zone over here. So there ain't much wind right here. But the lake has some wind on it. But back in this corner where I'm at, it ain't too windy. Now when I walk across, when I go across the lake a little bit here, there's hundreds of yards of grass mats here. And out on the main lake, it's blowing into that. So I think if I'm going to catch anything on top water, it's going to be over there, I think. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, I was hoping that I had a good signal here. So. Looks great, but I want to get a fish for you guys. Like I said, I don't know how active this is going to be, with the top water. So we'll see what happens. And we're drifting. We're just slowly drifting. So there is a slight breeze. The boat's moving, but it's not crazy. It does look great. I'm glad it looks good. So if anybody wants to come up, John, you can come up if you want. That way I could check the connection. If you're not, there we go. We'll see who this is. There's Cody.
What's going on, man?
What's up?
I was out there hand watering the yard, and I was like, well, nobody else is going to come and help him test.
Let me turn this up.
I'll come up. Here you go.
Let me try to get this turned up a little bit, Cody.
Working?
Hold on one second.
Well,
All right, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you good.
I can't hear you for some reason.
Can't hear me at all?
Are you muted?
Nope.
No? Yeah, I can't hear you. Hey, did Amber? Tell them the showed up. Yeah, they did show me. Mike sounds great. I can't hear Cody though on the stream. I don't know why I can't hear him.
Let me see.
Doing a video, so I'm going to miss the
What
live.
about
So
now?
that's okay, Jason. You hear him, but you don't hear me. I don't hear him. So you guys can hear him, but I can't not hear him. I'm wondering if it's because my mics are in. But I don't know. Maybe that mic, I can't hear you in the chat. But let me see something real quick here. Let me take this mic out. Let me see something. Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you good. Can you hear me?
See, I can hear you now. When my mic's plugged in, I can't hear you in the chat.
Huh. Interesting, man. There you go.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear him loud and clear. Let me see something real quick. See, can you hear me? See, it went out. It went out when I plugged it back in. So it did go out. So what I'm going to do is I'm not worried about this right now. Can you hear me now, Cody?
Oh, yeah. I can hear you
Okay,
good.
yeah. I'm going to just shut the mics off now because I can't hear anybody in the chat when these mics are plugged in. So, and that's fine. Because when I have these in, I'm usually going to make the videos. But streaming-wise, I'll just use this. But everything's good with the picture and everything. You guys like it?
Oh, yeah. Your picture looks good.
Yeah, that's what I'm fishing right there. I'm fishing some mats. And then over here, you can see there's hundreds and hundreds of yards of just mats.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to go hit all that in a little bit.
Man, yeah, it's a good spot.
Yeah. So, but you can hear me good, so we're good. I'm going to put these mics away, and then I'll be right back, Cody. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, that's a pretty looking area.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
My nephew caught a 3.5. Yeah, my nephew caught a 3.5 pound largemouth this morning, and my son caught a 2.2 pound largemouth.
Nice. Yeah.
So that was
nothing wrong with that.
No, it was cool.
Yeah, no, those are fun fish to catch.
Oh yeah, that was my nephew's biggest fish. It was like 20 inches.
Oh,
so he loved it. Yeah,
and
it was fun.
Is that Ace? Was that Ace?
That was Ace. Yeah, that was Ace.
Yeah.
He thought he had a snag, and I thought he had a snag. There was a log in the water, and I went over and I'm pulling on it. I was getting ready to snap it, and I felt something pull, and then I looked in the water in the log, and I seen the fish come up and shaking his head. So just then, the fish went back under the log and come out and jumped in the air, and I handed him back his rod, and he got it in. I netted him, so it was pretty cool.
Oh wow! Did you get it on camera?
I didn't get that because I was trying to get it out, so I didn't really video. I did video when he got it in the boat, which I wish I would have videoed. I didn't have my GoPro on. I had it on my windshield.
Yeah, I hear you. Yep.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you what, I know John's really good at it, and you're really good at it. But man, fishing videos are hard to get because I kept mine running the whole time. I had to go through like 6-7 hours of video.
I know.
Wow.
Do you have a GoPro?
Yeah, 7 black.
Okay, so that probably don't have a looping mode on for you then. The looping mode is because you can it just records over itself. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, we were crappie fishing, so I mean we were literally catching fish, like every 5-10 minutes anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's what made it difficult is there's so many clips to go through.
I know, hours and hours.
Hours of videos. I mean, because we caught, in a matter of 3 days. I mean, we had to have caught 150 fish.
Wow.
Yeah. And I don't have them all in the video. I had to just kind of, pick some. But I mean, that's crappie fishing for you. I mean, they're aggressive when they bite a lot of times, and they're stacked. And so, it's not like bass fishing where, like I know John and them catch, 20 and 30 in a day, but, that's not normal for a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to have two people in there when one's catching, one's filming.
Yes.
That makes it easier, a little bit easier. But when I do a lot of my Senko fishing, my wacky style, I put it on voice command on the GoPro, and I'm sitting there, and when I feel the tap, I say, GoPro start recording, and it records, and then I set the hook and start fighting the fish. So it's a little easier for me to do it that way.
Yeah, I think the 7 might have voice command too. I just haven't tried it.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. And John just mentioned in the chat that he counts his fish that way. When you're editing, what fish you're on. You know what I mean? So that's a good idea too, to count your fish.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't see the chat because I'm just out here outside.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he said just count your fish. That's why he numbers them when he's catching them. That way it's easier to edit.
I've noticed him. Yeah, they always count his and then
John's videos are great. He can edit really, really good. Yeah. I love John.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main reason for this was to get the live stream down, so I know I had a good connection. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I hear you. Uh-huh. Yep. And you were using YouTube yesterday, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I see you're using StreamYard today, so you can have somebody up.
Yeah, well, I had to do that because JV's having people up. We're all going to be on the same screen.
Yeah.
So we don't have to be on StreamYard for that. So I wanted to make sure.
When's the tournament?
Next week on Saturday.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the 4th. That's right. I saw that. Yeah.
But the one thing up here is they're having a triathlon up here that weekend.
Oh.
So they're going to be swimming in the lake, and then they're riding bikes and running. But 10 o'clock, they should be just about done. So that'll be okay. Then I'm just going to come into this no wake zone and start hitting it here, and then I'll go out to my normal spots. I went over to my normal spot this morning first thing, and I caught one smallmouth, but then I found another point where we started getting on them where I probably caught about 6 or 7 bass, but they were all 10, 12 inches. And then my nephew hooked into that big one, and my son got a nice one. So
there you go. Heck yeah.
But yeah, it seems like it's coming in pretty good.
Oh yeah.
The gator. John had a big gator on film.
All that,
in his last film, it was up under the boat and it took off. You can hear it, and it was pretty cool. Yeah,
it was cool. Yeah, I was just looking at my phone last night and I saw premiere at like 10:30, whenever it was, and I was like, huh. I went in there and clicked in. I was like, oh wow, he is doing a premiere.
Last night?
Yeah.
Was that John? Oh yeah, John does them all hours. He tries. He experiments with a lot of stuff, but he puts out so many videos and does so much fishing. He's got to premiere them at all times of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's like lives. It's not a bad idea to do them at different times. You reach different people, and that's
what, like today, I figured I'll do it at 1 o'clock. I'll go for a couple hours, and then I'll go in and I'm gonna go play baseball. I got to teach my son how to pitch today, so we're gonna go to the baseball field. I'll show him how to pitch, and then I may do another live this evening with the evening bite. We'll see what happens, and then I'm trying to get. I'm right at my hours. I think I need 8 hours to go.
Gosh, 8 hours.
I think it's 8 hours.
Man, I'm almost embarrassed to say this, but one day I went to play your playlist, and your giveaway, I played that playlist, and I was like, that's not his videos. I'm almost embarrassed to say it.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
Hey, they all got some hours.
Yeah, there's a fish right there. I just had a hit. Yeah, Cody, I just had a blow up right now. So he's here again. Hold on.
There you go.
Come on, blow up one. Now, all right, I'm going to throw right back in there, Cody. I'm going to see if you guys can see that. I zoomed in yesterday, and it went black, so I ain't zooming in though. I'm not zooming nothing in. I don't want to lose it, so I'm going to see if I can get this fish to bite again. He come after it a couple of times, so we'll see. Nope. He come at it though. He was following it all the way up to the edge of the pads. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, whenever you zoomed yesterday, it zoomed in, and then whenever you zoomed in a little too far, that's when it went black.
Yeah, I don't know how far, so I don't want to mess it up. You know what I mean?
I don't blame you. Yeah.
Potomac River, what's up? Yeah, I need to get on a school. We pushing 7K hours. Yeah, that's nice, John. I don't have that many hours. But I'm hoping to get, by the end of this weekend, I'm hoping to be there. So we should be there. Yeah. That was funny, man. He just drilled it and then he left. Usually they come back, but he didn't come back. So what are you up to today, Cody? Anything?
Man, not a whole lot. Just got that premiere at 3:45, and
Yep.
Might we cooked a deer steak and some sausage. Some of that sausage I made on the grill yesterday. We'll probably we may grill out again today, and then we're gonna grill out tomorrow with my wife's family. So pretty much all we're doing.
Yeah, I got my whole family up here this weekend.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, we kind of did around. Oh yeah, we were gonna do the lake thing that we did last week. This weekend, but we're like, you know what? Let's do it not on Memorial Weekend because that's a big lake, and I'm glad we did.
Yeah,
so it was fun.
That was cool. That was a good. I'm gonna check out the premiere today, definitely. So I'll be on your premiere today. You said 3:45, right? I think I shared it out already.
Yeah, 3:45 my time, so that'd be 4:45 your time.
Yeah, maybe I will. I love barbecue. Hey, Jailbait's in here. Cool.
Oh, Jailbait, what's going on, man?
Yeah, I want this fish to come back.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of dragonflies, more than I thought would be out now because it was so cold. But there's a lot of dragonflies out with this sun out, and those fish are coming up. They're not real big fish I see coming up to eat them, but where the little ones are coming up, those big ones are waiting for them little ones to come up. So that's why I'm throwing this. Oh, there's another one he come after. He just come after it again. See if I can get him to. Man, he just come up. That's crazy. They're not committing to it. They're just coming up and swiping at it.
They're not real aggressive with it.
No, I gotta put this anchor down now. Hold on. Put the anchor down. I'll stop. See if I can get him. See if I can get him to commit here. Come on. Yeah, that's crazy. And frog fishing and live fishing is hard because you can't watch the live and the frog at the same time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You can miss them real easy. So I don't know. I gotta come up with some kind of a strategy because I know John and Lindy are gonna be on it. So I gotta be on my A game. On that tournament. I mean, not saying that I'm counting anybody else out, but Lindia is a warrior and she'll be putting them in the boat all day. So I gotta try to find a strategy where I could just run and gun and try to keep putting fish in it. Like I can't fish like this. There ain't no way. You know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh yeah.
But it'll be fun.
So I'm jealous of your temps. You said your high's only 76. I don't even think it got down to 76 here last night.
Really?
Yeah, we were at 100 yesterday and 104 today.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cold. We were sitting out by the fire yesterday in long pants and sweatshirts.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That sounds very good to me.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, it's pretty nice to be sitting out by the fire when it's a little chilly. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I got some guy in a kayak behind me. I don't know what the heck he's doing. He's just hanging out. You get one? Oh, you got a big bowfin. A muskie? Cool. You just got a muskie behind me, 35 inches.
Dang. Nice.
I was wondering what was towing your kayak around. I said, I was wondering what was towing your kayak around.
Is that same 500-acre lake you were talking about?
Same lake.
Yeah.
Same lake. Yeah. Yep. 455.
455. Okay. I knew it was somewhere in that range. Yep.
But I'm just fishing. I'll show you real quick again. I'm just hitting these little, that right there. That's what I'm fishing in right there.
Yep.
Just these little, just the pads. And there's a ton of, I mean, you could fish for 3 days here and not cover them all, the mats and pads, which I really, really like in the summertime. I still think it's a little too early to be fishing frogs, but I did have a couple of swipes at it, so I'm just going to stick with it for a little bit.
You know, that's a awesome top water spot.
Yeah. Let's see the chat. Let's see. Back in a bit. All right, John, we'll see you, bud. His weed eater won't run, he said. So there's a little cut back here. Usually there's fish in it, and I haven't had a bite yet, so we'll see.
No.
but it is thick in here. There's a few weed lines, like, you know, into the pads that I could like probably toss a Senko in.
Yep.
But we'll see. See if I can get something to jump. I'm a frog fisherman through and through, Cody. I'll just keep throwing frogs all day.
I hear. Yep.
But when that tournament comes, you got to go with the bite. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Whatever's
Exactly.
biting stuff.
Yep. Whatever's gonna put them in the boat.
Yep. So I'm sorry that my back's turned against you, but
Oh yeah. Oh.
I'm just trying to get on one here for you guys. But there's tons of weeds here. Tons. Or I don't want to say weeds. Lily pads. There's even fake lily pads, I call. They're like a smaller version of a lily pad, and I really don't have that much success in those types of pads. Now, when I don't know if you ever saw this, Cody, on the top of the water, you'll get like the green beads. They're like little beady thing. I don't know what that. I think they're called duckweed. When you get pads and you get that duckweed mixed in with it, it's really, really good.
Oh yeah.
I try to favor those areas. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I live in West Texas. Even our water's dry.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, we don't get that kind of growth around here too much in the lakes because it's so hot, and I don't know. It's definitely different. I'm not saying you can't have that around here, but you don't see a whole lot of that.
Yeah, I got you. I have a feeling there's some fish right.
There's a lake not too far from here called Lake Ivy, and it kind of has hydrilla and stuff like that, which is really good for bass.
Yeah.
My dad and I latched on some really big ones. Both of them are right around 7-8 pounds within minutes of each other in that hydrilla.
Yeah. That's okay, Missouri Randy. That's okay to drive, man. Good branding, Ted. Thank you. I got the motor or the power pulled off with my Minn Kota talons up, and we're just going to keep moving around. But I think we're going to see some more fish off of the main lake here where the wind is blowing into the pad. I think the fish will be stuck up in those pads.
Yeah, it don't look like you'd have a lot of wind at all.
No, here there's a breeze, but there's no chop on the water.
Bad. Yeah.
It makes it tough too, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you need a little bit of wind.
Yep. Yes, sir. Now there's some duckweed right here that
we can mix your no wind with ours.
Yeah.
It's blowing like 25 miles an hour here.
Tess. I meant to say Ted, not Tess. No, that's all right. I know what you meant. I've been called worse. Yeah, it's a beautiful day out today. So
it looks like it, man. I'm jealous.
Yeah, I got that Abu Garcia Beast X reel on here. That's my first year using it. What they did was I had a record series reel. It was like a musky reel, but I use it for bass because it's a heavy duty reel. Oh, there's a fish just moved on it. And I think I scared the fish. I don't think he wanted to eat it. But I got an All-Star Select rod, 65-pound braid, and a white spro frog on right now. And I had trouble with my record series reel. So I called them, and they took it in, and the gears were stripped in it, and they're all brass gears. And I've had it for like 15 years. And it finally went dead. And I sent it in, and they said they fixed it. Well, when I got it back, I caught a fish on it, and it stripped it right back out. And I guess he left. I think Cody left. So it stripped it out, and what happened was they sent it back, and they said it was fixed. I caught a fish on it, stripped it back out. Oh, there's another one. I went after it. And there's one right there, guys. Got one. Little baby. There we go, guys. Got him on the top. He tear that frog up, man. They tear that frog up. Little baby. It was nice to see they're active in here. But yeah, so then they called me back and said they couldn't fix it. So I was like, man, okay. So then I hung up with them, and then about 10 minutes later, they called me back, and they said, hey, you can pick from any of our reels that we have, and we'll ship it to you. No cost of shipping. We'll send one out to you. So I picked the beast reel, and they sent it to me free of charge, and I got a new beast reel out of it, this is a really nice reel. So yeah, so I like it, and they sent it for free, and we're all good. So this is my first year using it, and I'm happy with it. So big shout out to Abu Garcia. You know, not too many people, not too many reps and companies would call you back and say, hey, we'll ship you a free reel, because I just figured I'm going to go buy one. And they came out and called me and said, hey, pick a reel, and I picked the beast reel. So yeah, that duckweed right here, that's where those fish are in. Wherever there's like a transition, wherever there's different looking pads, like different cover and stuff like that, it's usually where they're at right now. So we'll see. But he come up and hit it twice. Let's see something. Babies have mamas and papas. Yep, they do. I'm going to move out of this area here. A lot of little fish jumping and coming up, though. So if there's little fish, like you said, there's big fish. But that was funny that muskie was back in here. Not too many muskie are usually in here. If they come in here, they're usually coming in to take a rest from out on the main lake. So, but there's a ton of bowfin in here too. No hit, just like a bass. But he just came from right here, so I'm going to work my way in. We're going to go into this spot here a little bit, guys. I guess you guys can see me okay. Got the tripod set up. I just got to watch I don't hook my tripod and send that in with the phone. 9 people in here. Hit that like button if you haven't already, guys. I'm going to look and see how their dang wind are in. That's okay, Cody. If you want to come back up, that's fine. Here, I'm going to do the, I'll share it out again real quick, just so if anybody wants to come up. And I got a new tripod mount. I just got it from Amazon yesterday. They delivered it up here for me. It's a metal one, and it's really sturdy. The other one I had was plastic. And nice baby. Thanks. And can you eat I guess you can eat a bowfin. I don't know. I wouldn't eat one, but people eat them. I know they eat snakeheads. But what was I talking about? So I got the mount. It's a metal mount, and the wind doesn't blow it around. What's up? 351 Cleveland. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that. We're gonna make our way down through here, though. And I got a ton of weeds on this thing. Let me lift my motor up. Get my motor up get that out of the weeds there, so I'm not dragging a bunch of weeds. But yeah, that was pretty cool. There was one out here that wanted a frog, so. I hear fish coming up, so we'll see. We're just gonna find these little pockets, and hopefully everything's good. What you can see, I just can't see with these glasses on. It breaks out. Thanks, Hog Deer. Get the router reset, and I'll come back. All right, buddy. And I'm just working slow through all this stuff here. That's all. Hopefully, be able to get on like a 3 or 5 pounder here. If they're in here, they'll be back here. But the water, I guess. 71 degrees, so that's spawning temperatures. 55 I guess they spawn between 55 and 80, so there's a big window with bass. So that guy caught he caught a bass down there, so that's pretty cool. So they're in here. It's just it's exciting bite whenever you get the frog bite. It's really cool. That's why I love fishing for them with the frog. Or if you just take a big one off, he'll come up and nail it, you know? I got the sun behind. I'm gonna take my glasses off. I know I hate not wearing glasses, but I can see the chat better. Do that. We're gonna make our way down here a little bit. The sun is really bright. I got on the smallmouth pretty good today. Or not smallmouth, the largemouth with that Sanko. So it was nice to see some largemouth we're hitting too. Ace catfishing, any top water or buzz baits you can toss in the open water. I do have buzz baits and stuff like that, but there's so many mats around here and so much weeds on the top. A buzz bait just gets hung up, believe it or not. I like fishing the thickest stuff that I can find. So, but we're headed into this really thick mat stuff now with the duckweed, so I'm hoping I can pull something out. But back in here, it's basically frogs. You could throw the buzz baits in like little lanes, but there ain't many lanes here. You'd just be fighting the weeds all the time. But I got you on that one, definitely. But it looks like it's a lot more open water than it really is here. I mean, there's weeds everywhere. Gonna make our way into this duckweed and all this crap. It seems like the thicker the better. This thing casts a mile. That's why I use a heavy braid, because you cast a long cast, you got to set that hook. You have no stretch. You got to get them turned out of this stuff, or you're gonna lose them. So I use 65-pound braid. I've used the 80-pound already, but 65-pound seems to be fine. A lot of people on the lake today joyriding, so that's why I'm back in this no wake zone. The no wake zone, nobody's allowed to come flying past, in here. So we have 10 people in here. If you were caught on the hook, you would have been landing a boatload. So yeah. I'm just waiting for that one blow up, guys. That 5-pounder. My biggest bass up here, my largemouth, my biggest bass was 5'3". My biggest smallmouth last year was 6'3". So I'm trying to top that 5. I'd like to get a 5.5 or 6-pounder this year. Right here looks like a great spot. And nothing. But there's some. I see that guy in that kayak. He caught a couple, so we're just gonna keep messing around. I'm wearing this long sleeve performance shirt today, so I don't get sunburned. And for anybody that wants to buy any of my gear, I'm taking pre-orders right now, and I'm going to be making an order the second week of June. So if anybody wants to go check out any of my gear, it's on my Facebook Off the Hook page and my personal Facebook at tedpolanowskijr, Jr., or you can check it out on my Instagram at offthehook.outdoors. And you can check all the pricing and all the colors and everything in there. And then you can email me or DM me on Instagram if you'd like to place an order. And I'll take Venmo or PayPal if you want to put an order in. But the second week of June is going to be my last week, and that's when I'm putting the orders in. And then after that, I won't be putting another order in until maybe probably 3 months after that. Okay, so somebody's back. Sorry, Cody. There
Hey,
you go, bud.
yeah. No, man, I didn't leave on purpose. That was the wind.
I just turned around and I saw you weren't there, so I figured something happened.
Yeah, this wind, it does that with our internet occasionally.
Yeah, I have terrible internet at my house. I don't even have fiber optic.
Oh,
See,
wow,
the
yeah.
fish just come up and hit my line. So a fish just hit my line. That's them little ones that are trying to eat dragonflies. So
Yeah, I watched right after I left, you caught one.
yeah, as soon as you left.
Oh, man. Let's see.
It was a small one. It was only like 10 inches. But it's fun getting that. Usually that first fish on the frog is the hard one because you got to get your timing back.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
And the frog is all about timing. You know what I mean? So I'll have people on my boat and I'll be catching fish left and right on a frog and they're missing them. They can't catch one. They're like, what the heck am I doing wrong? I'm like, it's just, I can't really explain it. It's just a timing thing. You have to know when, you have to give them enough time to get that in their mouth, and then you have to wind down on them, and you have to figure it out, you know? And that just comes from experience.
Oh, yeah. Yes, it does. Had to take it. Joe Bates said I had to take a number 2.
There you go. That was, he said your internet went out. That was a good excuse, huh? I'll have to use that when I got to go to the bathroom on my live or something.
There you go.
Yep. My internet went out.
Oh, the internet went out.
Yeah.
Got to get the router reset. Hey, I will have to remember that too. Well, my wife was the one that had to get the router reset because she works from home and she knows all of that way better.
I know. My wife
like, hey, can you reset that for me real quick?
Like, you don't know how to do that. I'm like, no, I don't.
I don't either. Yeah.
She'll be like, I'm not your secretary. And then I always get her. I'm like, I'm not your landscaper. I'm not your roofer. I'm not your carpenter. I'm not your electrician. I'm not your plumber.
Yep. Lawnmower and
We always argue about that stuff. I'm like, can you just help me? You work with computers every day.
Yeah.
I don't work with my computer. See, the wind's blowing into here, so I would think that the fish would be on this edge. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So we'll see.
Hey, Ace Fishing. How are you doing?
Living MN's in here. What's up, Daniel?
Yep.
I caught one little baby so far. But the wind just picked up a little bit now. You can see my boat.
I can hear a little bit. Yeah. And then you got 922 crappie barbecue.
Cool. What's up, 922? Come on, baby. Give me one of these hits out of this duckweed.
Yeah, I'm in a better spot now anyway because I got my regular PC where I can actually see better instead of sitting here trying to look at my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised how good my my picture is. Everybody keeps saying it's a great picture, so that's nice to know. You know what I mean?
It's good. Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
I'm using that iPhone 12 Pro Max.
There you go. Yep.
It works pretty well. There's a whole bunch of bait fish that just scattered. Yeah, thrown into the wind like this, I could throw this a mile.
Oh, yeah. Hey, so if I make an order for some of that stuff, I'll just Venmo you or something?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah,
check it out.
We checked it out one day, and I think my wife said she wanted something in there too. And so, yeah, so we need to nail down our order.
All right. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, I went to the minimum on it. I think I make $2 a shirt or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I tried to keep it down.
Those prices were very reasonable. I was like, wow. Yeah.
I was hoping.
I can't even buy them at Academy for that.
Yeah, and my hoodies, I have to. That's what they charge me, so I just went with what they charged me on the hoodies, which I was hoping they would charge me a little less, so I could make $5 on a shirt or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they didn't, and it's like when I do like 12 to 50, and then I get a price drop after 50. Well, I'm not selling 50 shirts at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they don't do on demand like my other company. Or the other company, I could order 1 shirt, 2 shirts, and it would be shipped to me, and then I would have to ship it to the person. Well, then here I got to order like 12 or more. That's why I did a pre-order, so I can get a bunch of one time, and I'll only do it like every 3 months. I'll do it quarterly or something.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Instead of having it in people's faces all the time, saying, "Oh, check out my merch, check out my merch." I'm just gonna do it every 3 months, and hopefully people won't get sick of me saying, "Hey, there's my merch." You know what I mean?
I get it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, like the type of shirt you're wearing now, that long sleeve performance shirt, that's what I like to wear when I'm fishing too. That way I don't get baked.
Yeah, and that's why I mean, it's warm out, but I got the long sleeves, so I don't have to worry about the sun.
Yeah,
And it keeps
exactly.
it cool, you know. And
Yeah.
that's what I fish with. Like,
Yep.
I could make T-shirts, but I wanted something that people can use when they're fishing. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yeah, that way all you got to worry about is the back of your neck. You know?
Yeah, and I have hoodies. Like, I don't sell anymore now, but I used to have these kind of shirts with hoods on them, just like a sun hood. And
Yep.
my other company, but I'm not going with them anymore.
Right.
So I got to wear a gator or something on my face. You know what I mean? When the sun's real bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can imagine how quickly you'll bake in 100-degree weather here in Texas.
I know.
It don't take long.
Yep. Yeah, I'm gonna come into this little cut here, and then I'm gonna go out. But I'll see what happens here in this little cut. It's thick, like the trolling motor. Thank God I got, like, I call it power steering.
There you go. Oh yeah. Yeah, Ace just said you need to take your son with you, and so you can win that tournament. We know he can put fish in the boat.
Yeah, really. If it was a buddy tournament, I would.
Yep. And then 922 Barbecue said Ace.
Yeah, Ace or my son Theo, they're both catching them today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what it's all about right there, man. Like, I enjoy, like, I don't have to fish. I could just watch them and catch when they're catching them in their face. It's just, I try to get it in a boat for them. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yep. Well, you'll see in that video that I have today in the very beginning, my son was kicking my tail in the very beginning.
Was he?
Pretty good. Yep. And he was like, oh my gosh, I keep catching them. And I'm like, well, good. I'm glad you are.
Yeah.
Hey, we're all going to the same lot, so I'm good with it.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, nobody in my family really eats fish too much, so we're basically a catch and release family. Like, my daughter will try some fish whenever we eat. You know, like, if I catch a walleye or something, we may eat it, or like a crappie here and there. But my family don't eat fish, and believe it or not, I'm not ashamed to say it, but nobody eats deer meat but me and my daughter.
Oh wow! Now,
if I get a deer, it lasts a while. You know what I mean?
Lasts a good while. Yeah. Well, now when it comes to crappie, I don't throw any crappie back. I eat them all.
Yeah.
Me and my wife, we'll eat it. Heck, I'll put it in small little lots just for me and her, and we'll cook the kids some chicken. We'll eat it a little bit. But now deer meat, everybody in my home eats the deer meat. So it takes at least 3 or 4 deer a year for us. So
yeah, 1 deer a year is good for me. But usually I'll let my daughter, like, she shot that doe down one year and we ate the doe. Like, you know how the buck meat is. I'll get it, but I have a lot of people that want deer meat, so they'll buy it. They'll pay for the butchering, and then I'll just take it to the butcher and I'll pick it up for them. There's a turtle going after my my frog right now. Little turtle. I'm gonna try to get him all the way to the boat. I saw a snapping turtle today, Cody. I swear to God, it was the size of a car hood.
Goodness.
I had to slap my rod in. It was scary. It was that close. I was like, man,
that is big. Gosh.
Yeah, he was big.
Oh yeah.
And there's some big ones in here. There's a guy that was catching them with cages, and he was using welded cages. And I guess when the water gets too high, they'll die because they can't breathe because they got to come up for air. So it was flooded one day here, and they were out catching them, and they caught a couple that were dead, you know. And he brought the cages in. These are welded cages with like 1/4-inch bar on them, and they were bent from them trying to get out to breathe.
Gosh.
And he butchers them and sells them for, you know, turtle soup for beef. There's a butcher shop down the road, and they catch a ton of them. And I didn't know what was in these blue barrels because we were having a flea market one day, and I had my son. He was smaller, and I showed him. I lifted him up to look in, and he's backing up, and he was trying to get out of there. I'm like, what the heck? And I look in, and there's like a 60-pound snapping turtle hissing at him. I was like, holy heck. Like, that's why he was so scared.
Yep. The kids having nightmares about it now.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, buddy.
Sorry.
Sorry. Those things latch on you, you're in trouble.
Oh man, I'm pretty sure they could probably bite your hand off.
Yeah.
Oh, big ones.
They could snap a broomstick in half. So.
Yes. Oh yeah. PA said he just ate his last half of deer loin 2 nights ago. Oh man, I kind of ration my deer steak a little bit.
Yeah, I hear you.
You do too?
My favorite.
Yeah, I love the backstrap, man. I grill all of mine.
Snake River's in here. What's up, Snake River?
Yep,
Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Yep.
A bunch of kayakers out here going out of the channel, so we'll make our way over that way and try to see if we can't get on something over there.
Oh, Living MM says he traps snapping turtles.
He does?
That's what he said, yeah.
I just had I'm going to say it looked like a bowfin. It came flying through the water and went at my frog but didn't eat it. It was weird.
Huh.
In the wake. I'm going to throw it back out there and see if I can get it to come back. Nope.
Isn't that what y'all were trying to go for whenever y'all looked like y'all were kind of in town and there was like a little waterfall?
Yeah, that was a little spillway off of this lake.
Yep.
For bowfin. Yeah, the water was too cold for them, I think.
Yeah.
That time. It was a little bit cold, so they weren't active. I was kind of hoping that we could get on them with Sunfish King and Molly, but
right. Yep.
Yeah. But they weren't having anything. We even caught some bluegill and stuff and cut bait.
Yep.
And we put it out there, and they weren't having nothing. They were catching a ton of bluegill down there, my kids, but the bowfin weren't active at all.
There you go. He's fishing, saying the 4 best channels, or let's see, that he watches: Living MM, Off the Hook, Snake River, and Catfish Lair and Sunfish King.
Cool, man. I appreciate that. I'm going to actually start the boat up, and we're going to rock it over on the other side. I'm going to put this down. You might get a little dizzy here for a second. I got to pull my motor up real quick. Yeah, there's about 70 pounds of grass on my motor.
Man, I can tell, man. It's thick right there.
Yeah. We'll keep that up. We'll fire the engine up. I'll lower this down a little bit. Fire this engine up. Up. We're going to get out of this crap here, guys, and we're going to make a move real quick. I'm going to lower these legs on this tripod and come it down so it don't fly out of the boat.
There you go. Yep.
Yeah, I got a new tripod too, which I really like.
Pretty sturdy.
Yeah, it's real sturdy.
Light. Yeah, sturdy and light's what you want, for sure.
Yeah, it's real sturdy. So,
does it have like a little hook down at the bottom that you kind of anchor it with, or?
No, it's just got like these little spikes in it. It's really a nice tripod. There's all kinds of different. It ain't a fluid head though. I'd like to get a fluid head.
Yeah. Yep.
There's all kinds of cranks and stuff on here. I'll lower it right now. Like I'm lowering it right now down.
Yep.
By cranking it and stuff.
Yep,
so
I've got one like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Got one. Let me see.
We're gonna come out of this. We're gonna go down and
kind of like that, where it's got like a little crank.
Yeah, exactly. It might be the same one. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I've got like 3 different tripods.
I got one cheapy tripod I got for like $20, and it ain't worth nothing.
Yeah.
I could do it like at my house and stick it on if I'm doing a live stream in my house, but other than that, if you take it outside, the wind blows it right over.
Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hey, what's going on, Johnny Small Pepper?
What's up, Johnny? Thanks for coming in, bud. Yeah, I appreciate that, Ace. That was a pretty awesome comment. But I just don't want to go out on the main lake and fish where I usually fish on the points because there's so many boats out that it's like it'll just be up and down, and it's just not enjoyable. So I can stay back in these no wake zones.
Yep, I hear you.
And I just have to deal with the kayakers. That's all.
Yeah, you want to talk about going up and down. Wait till you see this crappie video and see how the wind keeps just. It was so windy. Oh my goodness, yes. Oh, yeah. We bared through it. Did well.
Yeah. I'm just glad that my connection's good. And you
Yeah,
guys
man, you've been great. Heck, it's me. I was wondering. I was like, oh no, I think he's losing signal. And then I was like, I came in and I asked my wife. I said, "Is the internet good?" She's like, "No, it just went down." I was like, "Oh."
Ray Williams is saying, "What's up to you, Cody?"
Hey, what's going on, Ray?
Ray's a great mod.
He is, yeah. Yeah, he's funny too.
Yeah, he likes to cook, so I like that.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like Ray.
He's a good guy. He's been coming on my channel ever since I started, man. He's been there all the time, so I really appreciate that, Ray.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my shades on real quick so I look cool.
There you go.
These shades are nice. They're the Fishaholic sun shades.
Fishaholic, yeah.
They're awesome.
Man, I have to wear glasses, so I won't be able to see anything unless I got a prescription.
I have another set of these that they sent me. They're bifocals.
Oh.
They're awesome. When I'm tying my hooks, I can't see the eye of the hook anymore to get my line through. You know, they sent me a pair of like the bottom half or like the bifocal.
Yeah.
Man, do they help when you're tying line on?
See, I'm completely different. I can see good up close. I just can't see the distance.
Far away.
Oh yeah, I can read papers all the way up by my face and within arm's length. It's distance I can't see. Yep.
I'm gonna pull up here a little bit, then I'm gonna have at it in here.
Here, I'm gonna get up a second. I think my wife just left. She texted me. I think she left somewhere. Yep, she left. Well, she didn't come to the safe, so I know she doesn't have any cash.
I'm just adjusting my tripod here, guys. So hold on one second. When you have a cameraman, like I tried to hire my daughter today, but she's making a lemonade stand. She's got a lemonade stand up there, and she is making money. She'd rather make money than come out with dad. So hey, that's a good thing. There ain't nothing wrong with that. Good
quality, man. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So
good. That's starting that work ethic early.
Yeah.
As long as there's a good balance there.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be over there for a while, and then she'll get sick of it, and she'll call me or something. But I'm only gonna hang out for another. You know, I'll stay out here for a while, and then I'm gonna go in and hang out with my son.
There you go.
He's got to get his pitching down, so I got to go practice pitching with him.
Y'all, are your kids out of school yet?
No, one more. I think June 6th.
June 6th, yeah. Ours was this last Thursday was the last day.
Okay. Yeah, June 6th, and then I go on daylight that day, so I'm off at nights, which is awesome. I hate night shift.
Yep.
But I'm low man on the pool, so I got to do what I got to do.
Yep.
Yeah, this is really thick in here, so. And this is where I caught my PB at over in this area, so that's why I wanted to come over and hit it.
Smallmouth or largemouth?
Largemouth in here.
Largemouth?
Yeah. My smallmouth was down at the other end of the lake, my PB.
What's your PB largemouth?
5'3" up here.
Really? Yeah. Yep.
And my smallmouth was 6'3" or 6'4".
Remember you saying, and I was like, wow, that's pretty good for a smallie, isn't it?
Yeah, it's real good. Like, I was surprised.
I thought so. Yep. My PB largemouth I caught my senior year in high school, and he weighed 9.97.
Yeah, I would love to fish down there where you're at, man.
Yeah. Oh, dude. I bet within 3-4 hours of me, you probably heard of Lake Fort.
Yep.
Dude, there's some monsters in there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I would love to fish Texas.
Yep. And Ivy that I mentioned earlier, man, there's some really big bass in Ivy too.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's my dream. I'm going to go down and see John this year. Small water charters, and hopefully get out and fish with them guys.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be fun.
That'll be pretty cool. And I'm going to do a trip. We're going down and stay in Port Lucie. My wife's old boss, Mark, who lives down there, and we're going to stay with him. We're not going to do Disney this year because if you do Disney every year, it just becomes like, So we'll do it every couple of years, but we'll go down to Florida every year.
Yeah.
And we'll stay with him and stuff like that. So I'll make a trip down to see John.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah. If I went down there with John, I'd have to fish for bass one day and then do crappie another.
Yeah, he does it both. Yeah, they catch a ton of crappie down there too.
Yeah. Because that's my main thing I like to fish for is crappie just because I like to eat them. But
Like to eat them. See, I'm the opposite. I'd go for bass every day down there.
bass, yeah.
If I was eating crappie, I'd probably do the same thing you were doing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I like fishing for all of them. I mean, bass, catfish, whatever.
Yeah.
I even fish for carp every now and then just because of the fight.
Yeah.
They're fun to catch.
There's some big carp up here, and I've seen them making videos up here. I guess it's a company. They come up with this big boat with all the lights on, and they'll go out at night and they bow fish for them. That seems to be fun.
Dude, bow fishing is a blast. Oh, it's fun.
Yeah, I haven't bow fished yet, so I'd really like to do that.
Yeah. You'll dig it, I think.
Yeah, because you figure it's like a combination between hunting and fishing.
Hunting and fishing, yeah. And it's not that hard. I mean, if you can get within 10, 15 feet, which that's how we've shot a lot of them, man, you can slay them.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be fun.
So PA Trapping says, don't know if it's true or not. Seen a Facebook, a new PA record rainbow trout was caught 29 inches.
Wow.
Dang, that sounds huge.
Trout. I think my biggest trout was probably like 20, maybe 23.
Yeah, and that sounds big enough. Yeah.
Now I'll go steelhead fishing and catch them bigger than that up at Erie. You know what I mean? When they're running.
Yep.
Other than that, I mean, that's just like a big rainbow to me, steelhead.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't like eating them. I mean, I tried them, but they're kind of greasy. I don't like them too much.
Yeah,
Kind of fishy for me.
The steelhead are greasy?
Yeah, I don't like the steelhead.
Yeah.
I got to get a new pedestal seat. Mine broke right here. I got to pull it up and lean on it. The gas shock broke on it the other day.
Yeah.
So I gotta make sure it's up when I go to lean back, or I'm going in the water.
That would have made for you were talking about Steve, Wyoming. That would have made for some good live video there.
Yeah, I might have got some views on that one, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Usually right in here I do pretty good, but we'll see. I don't see too much action over here. It's like fish coming up and things like that. Usually they're up, but like I said, it's still early. This usually, I don't know if you could see, like it's just mats everywhere and grass. So.
It is. I mean, yeah, it looks thick with it.
It's thick. It's a little stain too. Usually this vegetation will filter out the water, and it's crystal clear over here. It's kind of got a little bit of a stain to it. So we'll see. I'll say that, my luck, I'll put in a 5-pounder here in a minute.
There you go. Yep.
I would be happy with that.
Snake River said he's headed out. Got to run around.
All right, man. Did you see Snake River's fish he caught, his sturgeon?
No.
He went in the water with this thing. This thing's like the size of a car.
Wow.
He caught it. It was awesome. It was like, man, I'd love to do that. I mean, this thing was enormous.
I think everybody would like to catch a sturgeon.
Yeah, and I guess you're not allowed to take them out, which I didn't know. I learned that from Snake River. You're not even allowed to take them out of the water.
Oh, wow.
You have to keep them in the water. So he had to go in the water with them and get a picture and everything, which is really cool. But I guess you can't even take them out of the water.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of neat. What else is in here? Later, snake. Later. Everybody's saying later, snake. So we're going to just keep moving down here, and then I see some other nice little areas down here that I'm going to hit. And then maybe we'll go out over across the side there. Maybe I'll do some Senko fishing, try to get on some fish for you guys. This is just, I can't stop frog fishing. I have to frog fish.
Right.
Catching them, because that one blow up just makes the day. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it does. Yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sitting here looking at his channel right now. Yeah, man, there's some big ones. Gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets on them, man. I love watching him catch them big fish.
Hey.
That has to be such an adrenaline rush, you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, man. Yeah, that one, part 3, flying 7-foot white sturgeon, about the 4-minute. Yeah, I mean, he's in the water with it in the thumbnail. And I mean, that thing looks like it's 7 foot.
Yeah, it's awesome, ain't it?
Gosh. Yeah, that's huge.
Swimming with it.
Wow.
I don't know if you ever saw that TikTok video of there's a guy feeding tarpon with his mouth, and the tarpon comes up and hits the bait and knocks the guy clean out.
I don't know that I've seen that one. Wow.
Guy falls in the water, knocked out. Like, that's how hard the tarpon come up and ate the fish.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah. Knocked him clean out.
Gosh.
I was like, yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, I mean, maybe with your hand.
Yeah, he hit it with his mouth, and he come up and just knocked him clean out.
What, do you think he was just gonna kiss him? That thing came up. He's ready to eat.
Yeah, he's lucky he didn't take his head off.
Yeah. Yeah, those fish get pretty big.
Yep.
Yeah, PA says lucky it did not drown him.
Yeah, they went in and grabbed him when they knew he was done for when he just fell straight in. Like, his arms went straight out like he was knocked out. He just fell right in the water. They were like, yep, and somebody jumped in and grabbed him. But it was on TikTok, and I was like, you got to be an idiot to do that. It would be cool with your hand, but yeah.
Hey, Brad, how are you doing?
Who was that, Cody?
I don't know if Brad Caudale.
Okay, Codhill, yeah.
Yep. He said, hi, off the hook, Cody, Raymond, PA Trapper, Snake. Brad. I'm very bad at names, so that's why first I said Brad. Yeah, I fell out of the boat, but I didn't catch it on film. It was one of the times I didn't take my GoPro out. My sister's dog went to jump from the boat to the bank, and I reached down to pick it up, and it's about a 35-pound dog.
Yeah.
And I leaned over a little too far, and I mean, I just went right in. It just, the weight of it just pulled my feet off.
My niece fell in the water off my dock yesterday.
Yesterday?
Backwards. She fell off.
Ow.
She's like 4 years old, right? She didn't have a life jacket when she fell in. I knew there was nothing wrong, but my sister jumped in after, like, she was like in the ocean. It was kind of funny, but I know she was scared, you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
I knew nothing was going to happen. She just fell off by my boat. My sister went in up to her. I mean, she jumped right in the water after. She was soaked. And I told my niece, I said, now you won't do that again without a life jacket, right? She's like,
right. Hey, Ted, are you playing with ditch pickles again?
Yes, I am.
Brad wanted to know.
Yep, ditch pickles again, buddy.
He said I said his name right. Thankfully.
Yes, I am. I am a ditch pickle fiend.
Oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, but like I said, it's still a little early in the season for this topwater. I mean, I caught one, so I know they're biting. Some of them are biting, but it ain't like it should be. Like, I should have caught 10 fish by now coming through there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it isn't on yet. So you just got to search for them, and every once in a while you'll pick one up. But this ain't the way that I got to run the tournament next week. I have to. I'll hit a few spots that I know should be fishing, and I'll just fish them kind of quickly. And then if I'm not catching them that way, if it's just in my route, then I'll do that. But I'm going to be running and gunning next week. I asked my daughter to get on with me to help me, and maybe run the stream or something like that while I'm up here. But
let you fish. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So, and I don't think you're allowed to have like a net guy or anything like that. So I don't know how that's gonna work. I'll just swing them in the boat, or I'll net them myself. But
there you go. How long is the tournament?
It's only for me. I gotta fish 10 to 1, so it's like the worst time in the world for me to fish.
Oh yeah.
And that's why I was thinking this frogs. That's why I come out here frog fishing today, to see if I can get on some, because that'll be high sun, and then them fish will come in this thick stuff in a high sun.
Mm-hmm.
And I can get on a couple, because when it's on, I mean, I could catch 15 fish out of these mats, no problem, in 3 hours, easy. I think I'll probably need 20 fish to even be in the runnings with Lindia.
Oh, I know, right? Yep. Hey, what's going on? Go Outdoors.
Hey, Gio. How are you, buddy? That's Jeff from Geo Outdoors, Cody. I don't know if you know him or not.
I don't know if I do.
He was up here. He was up for freezer bounds this week. He was running he was running some of the stuff at freezer bounds.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen the channel. Yeah, I've hook set him. Yep.
Yeah, okay. He's a good guy. He's from up around here. He's over by Boxy.
Over by Boxy. Okay.
And me, Geo, and Boxy are supposed to be doing a collab here. Probably, I'm going to say in June. Me, him, maybe freezer bound.
Right.
Maybe Shaky Crack. Might be. I'll get together up here on this lake and do a collab. So we'll see.
Hey, what's going on, Kyle? Kyle Dark 30's in here.
What's up, Kyle? Congratulations on your PB muskie, buddy.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, he got his pictures up in on his community page code. He got a real nice one.
Huh.
Yeah, that was his PB. So I was
very
happy.
Nice.
Yeah, he puts his time in, man. He works hard to get them muskie.
That sounds fun.
We had 2 follows last week with Sunfish King. Molly had a follow and Sunfish King had a follow, so that was kind of cool. They both got to see. They said it was about 35 to 40-inch fish come in behind a bucktail. So it was kind of cool that they got to see it. You know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is. That is cool.
All this wind is coming into here, and I can't believe I can't get a fish to blow up on us. But if they're not here, they're not here. There's nothing I can do about it. I hear some fish.
Hey, what's going on, Becca? Becca Bud Trimp.
Hey, Becca, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. I just need one blow up in here. See, but the thing is I don't catch nothing for the mile that I fished, and then I'll get one blow up, and I'll be addicted again for another hour.
Yep. Oh yeah, it'll fuel the fire.
Yeah. This is right around where I caught that big one at, right in this area. So.
Becca, did you ever get moved all the way in?
Oh, she moving?
Yeah, she moved. I know she was at least about month and a half ago. But I think she was packing. I don't know if she ever got done.
Gotcha.
Oh, Kyle says he's muskie fishing right now.
Awesome.
Yep.
Geo. Go ahead.
What's that?
Go ahead. I'm listening. Sorry.
Geo said he's going live tomorrow from the boat to test StreamYard for the tournament.
Yeah, we're in the tournament together, so.
Okay.
Testing it. That's cool. Yeah, Kyle, let me know how you do, buddy. I should probably get on some muskie this weekend while I'm up here, but I was just testing everything for the bass tournament.
He said it's been slow today.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Becca, she says she hasn't moved yet, but she said everybody will know when she's done. Yep.
Yeah, there's so many boats out on the main lake. It would just be frustrating to be fishing out there right now. That's why I'm back in the wake zone. I appreciate you, Cody, reading the chat and everything.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. You bet.
It's nice to have somebody in the background there doing what you're doing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why I came up.
Yeah,
that's why I came up. I didn't have nothing going on. I was like, heck, I'll come in here and chat with Ted.
Cool. I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I don't know where the heck these fish are.
Yeah, Kyle says he's testing seeing my screen in the bright sun today.
Gotcha. Yeah, like I can see the screen a little bit with my glasses on, but you know, these glasses are polarized and it's at that blue light on your screen, so it takes a lot of the light out of the screen, so I can't see the screen unless I go like this and take my glasses down. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's hard in the sun.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna work my way up this side here, and we'll see what happens, and then maybe I'll throw a Senko here and there. Sometimes I'll just burn this frog too. I'll just reel it straight in over the mats and see if something comes up to bite it, and then I'll throw back into it, or I'll have a throwback lure too. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh yeah. Cool. Thanks, Raymond. Yeah, Gio Raymond said he'll drop it. There you go. Or no, Becca did. Cool. Thank you, Becca.
This looks so good in here for top water. So good. There's so many weeds in the. It might even be good for like one of those bruiser baits that John throws. There's a bass right there swimming. Something like a wacky Senko in here would be a nightmare. You'd be snagged every.
Oh yeah, man, that stuff you're fishing in right now, man, it'll grab it.
Yeah.
Gio says one thing we don't have to worry about when fishing the tournament is reading the chat. So yeah.
Yeah, that's one good thing.
Jedada? I don't know who that is. I don't know how to say that.
Neither do I. Thank you. I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah.
Jedada. Yeah, I don't know how. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it.
Cool name, but
yeah.
Yep. They said you're welcome, host.
Thank you. You can hear them frogs too in here.
Oh man, yeah, they're getting after it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks beautiful, man. Those clouds in the sky and the green trees and the water. That's a good view right there.
Yeah. Now I have a top prop that is 100% weedless on top water. That may work here. I'm gonna still throw the frog, Cody. I can't put the frog down.
Man, I know you. Gotta get another one.
when I go in tournament mode, though, I'll be just trying what I need to do.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. You gotta do whatever works. Modog just came in here.
Hey, what's up, Modog? Thanks for coming in, bud. Here's a big fish that just came up over here.
Yep. Yeah, you still got 10 people in here.
Cool, thank you. Yeah, that guy caught that muskie back in there, but that's usually not a muskie. I don't even know why the muskie were in there, you know? Because there ain't nothing there. There ain't, I mean, it's all dead water. Not dead water, but it's all calm water.
Right. There's James Gip just came in.
Cool.
How you doing, James?
Thanks for coming in, buddy. There is a ton of cover under here. All right. Well, I'm going to put the frog down for 1 second.
Oh, you've had a few people ask you what lake you're fishing.
I'm fishing Edinburgh Lake in PA. Edinburgh Lake.
Oh, there you go. Gio just said. Gio said it rigging up poles for tomorrow.
Yep. Yeah, I'll be fishing tomorrow too. I'll be fishing this evening. It depends, like what my kids are gonna do, because sometimes they fight over. I can only bring 4 people out at a time on my boat.
Right. Yeah.
So sometimes it gets a little crazy at the house when they 6 people want to go. You know what I mean?
Yes. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Becca says she's slow cooking some pork ribs. Wow.
Good.
That sounds real good. I love some good pork ribs.
Yeah, I'm just throwing little open spots with this weedless. Or not, it ain't weedless. It's a wacky style Senko, and I just got a hit right now. There's one right there.
Ooh, there we go. There we go.
Little about an 8-10 incher.
Yep. Hey.
You see how that bait slides up the line? The hook's down here and the bait slides up.
Oh, yep.
So you don't lose your bait. It slides up like that when the fish hits, and that's why I use that O-ring.
There you go. I like that.
And then you just slide the hook back through the O-ring, and you're good to go.
Yep. Well, so as soon as you got off that other bait, you got one.
Yep. We'll
Hey,
fish this way.
Pontoon Jody just came in here.
Hey, Pontoon Jody, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you.
How are you doing, Jody?
There's some nice little areas in here. I'm gonna try to toss this around in real quick here.
Becca says, LOL, just call me Porky.
It's another hit. Yeah, little baby.
Great. Well, good, Jody. I'm glad you're doing good. Geo Outdoors, I think he's caught 2.
Yeah, I got one on a white frog and one on a Senko. And my nephew caught a 3.5 pounder on a Senko this morning, and my son caught a 2.2 pounder. So they were showing me up. I caught a lot of fish this morning, but I didn't catch any size. My nephew and my son caught the biggest one. So
Yeah.
that was my nephew's biggest fish. That was his PB, so he was happy. I'm getting another hit, guys. Missed him. That's how I know it was a baby. He didn't want to eat it.
Yeah.
You can tell when you throw that in and you get that little like bop, 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 tapping on your line.
Mm-hmm.
But when you get that one tap and your line starts moving to the right or left, you know it's a decent one.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Throw this back out there, see what happens. They're tapping it again. And the weeds, that was a little one again.
Yep.
See, this is what I deal with in the ground. See, that's what
Oh, man.
You get them weeds on there.
Yep.
We'll move up a little bit.
A lot of times that's where it needs to be.
Yeah. The only thing, like, I don't like weedless wacky style. My hookup ratio ain't real good with the weedless wacky style.
Right.
Like
I hear you.
So I'll take the weeds on my line over me chasing, me missing fish. I'd rather just take the weeds off of it. And
Right. Jody, I think Ted's only about 8 hours away from getting his hours.
Yeah, I was like 8 hours this morning or something. I guess it goes every 2 days or something. It reads it. I'm pretty close, but I'll get it. I should have it after this weekend, I'm hoping. But you know how YouTube is.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, so he's super close.
Could be good. I mean, there's a nice log right here. I got to put that in there. Yeah, it's just a matter of what YouTube wants to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I got to work on. I heard monetization's kind of a pain in the butt, so I'll probably be asking Sunfish King a lot of questions in the next couple of days.
Yep.
Here's another hit. There's one. Right off of this log. It's a little little decent. What is this? Is it a bowfin or a bass? No, this is a nice size bass.
Hey, that's a little bigger.
Come on, buddy. Yeah, he's a nice one. Right at the top of the mouth.
Perfect hook set.
Well, he took my Senko, though.
Yeah.
That Senko was ripped in half. Let me grab another Senko, guys, real quick. I was catching them on pig sticks this morning, too, the baits that I make, but they like these Senkos up here, man. I can't get them. If I ain't catching them on my pig sticks, I'll put a Senko on and I'll start catching them. So I have no idea. And I'll be the first to tell you, the pig sticks I make are really nice, and they're close to the Senko, but they're not a Senko, guys.
Yeah. Oh,
you know, I'm not going to lie to you and say, oh, yeah, because I could very well say, look, this is my pig stick that I made, and it's not. It's a Senko.
Right. Yeah, Becca wanted you to know she was going to run more of your live streams.
Thank you, Becca. I appreciate that. Let's see if I can't get. There's another little log here. There's so many beds. I could see some beds in here, too.
Living MM says throw a square bill.
Not in this place.
Uh-huh.
That square bill will give you nightmares in this stuff. There's logs in here right now. Now that's okay for the logs and stuff, but there's weeds 1 foot down and it's thick, real thick.
Yeah. Pontoon Jody saying it was easy for her because she had the hours. She was just waiting on the 1,000 subs, so it hit her immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it hard, Becca, to get monetized? Was it a pain in the butt, or was it pretty easy? I hear different stories from different people, so.
Randy just says he needs 985 more hook sets.
You'll get there, buddy. You'll get there. I remember when I had 10 subscribers, 10 hook sets. I was like, oh, this is easy. And then I didn't have 100 for like 2 months. I was like, what the heck's going on?
Slow. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It was fun. But it's been awesome. I love it. I love doing this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Becca says it was not hard for her at all. Pretty easy.
Okay. Well, that's good to know because.
Yep. Living in MN says they only need 93 more.
Hours?
I don't know if that means hours or subs. I'm not sure. Let me look.
They got a ton of subs. Maybe hours.
Yeah, I guess that would mean hours because they have almost 3K subs.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, that wind's blowing right in here. You would think that throwing this Sanka right on these weed lines would be great. See what happens.
That's funny, Modog. 2050. When he gets the hours in the subs.
Keep going, Modog. You'll get it, buddy. You got a great channel. You just keep putting out them big fish and you'll get it. I'm going to switch up again, Cody. You know, I got to be throwing the frog here.
There you go. Yep.
I mean, you're seeing that stuff, right? Yeah, you're seeing that stuff there. I got to throw it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Living M says only 93 to get to 3K.
Okay.
That's what they're talking about.
It's probably monetized already with 3K.
Yeah, I bet so at 3K. Becca says the longest part is waiting for your 4-digit PIN code to come through the mail. Sometimes it comes really fast, and other times it could take a week or two.
Okay, so they don't just email you that; they mail it to you.
I guess, yeah. I mean, it says through the mail. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird that they do it through the mail.
Gio, you say his speed is jerky? It looks good to me. Does it look good and clear to everybody else? Yeah, Living in MM said they got monetized in October.
Okay.
Yeah, Raymond, you're real close, man. I think Raymond's only like maybe 10 or 15 from 500. Becca says they email you instructions. You get started by setting up tax stuff, but to confirm it's you, and then they will mail you the code to verify.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're just being cautious, you know.
Right.
And then that's when you start making millions of dollars, right, Becca? Because everybody got the impression that they're making thousands of dollars on YouTube.
Right. Yeah.
That ain't true, but
no.
I just think for me, it'll be nice to be monetized so the weight's off of my shoulders, and then I can concentrate on better content. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because
exactly.
Right now, I'll be the first to admit, like I said, I'm not worried about getting monetized. But then when I was getting closer, I was like, yeah, I want to get monetized. So I would try to get something out every week. Even if I wasn't 100% satisfied with my videos, I was putting it out to get something out.
Yeah.
and I may do what I had. Well, now once I get monetized, then I can pick and choose. Like now, I don't mind spend more time on editing, better quality, and then I got the the microphone so you can hear a lot of stuff and stuff like that. So that's what I'll be concentrating on more, and I'm going to get into more of a topic-based fishing too. Like I'm going to go out and fish different techniques and things like that, like Ned rigs, drop shots, frogging, top water, poppers, whopper pull. I'm going to try to do a bunch of different things.
Right. Pontoon Jody says she's made 45 cents.
Nice. 45 cents you didn't have, Jody.
Yep. Go Outdoor said they got monetized before it got difficult.
Really?
Before they changed the limits and everything.
I got you.
They say they make $25 a month with just super chat, or just on the absence, not super chats or anything.
Okay. I guess that's where you're gonna make your money on, and I guess the live streams would be a good thing when you're monetized. And then you get the live chat, the super stickers and that stuff where you can make some money on it. But I guess YouTube still takes 30% off of that.
Oh yeah, they do. Let's see, you got another new one in here. It says Kuka Stewart from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Hey, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. From Hawaii, that's awesome.
Yeah, that is cool. I think we're probably maybe all a little jealous of them being in Hawaii.
That's cool. There's a spot right back here.
So Living MN said they were making about $350 a month in the winter, but it tanked in April.
350?
That's what they say. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's not bad.
I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, when they started doing those reports and stuff like that, they doubled their channel like real quick, man. Like they were doing really good, because that's a great idea to be giving people fishing reports, especially up there on the lakes when they're freezing and stuff.
Yeah.
Giving you reports of how thick the ice is and all that good stuff. So they really made out with that. That was a really good idea on their part. I like the reports, and I'm nowhere near where they're fishing at, but I like listening to the reports and stuff.
Oh yeah. So you got another one, Carpin Down Under. They just came in.
Jeremy, what's up, Jeremy? Thanks for coming in, bud. I appreciate you. There's a ton of weeds over here.
Yeah, you got 14 in here, Ted.
Cool, thank you. We're just making our way around the lake, just fishing, just hanging out and fishing.
Oh, what's going on, some old man? How are you doing?
Hey, Richard, how are you, buddy? Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah, beautiful day out, guys. It's just
man.
What's nice about the motor and everything, I got 2 new batteries, and I can go 4 or 5 days without charging my trolling motor.
Oh, nice. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's real nice for me.
How long has Ted been fishing? He's been on stream for a little over an hour and a half. But I think you've been fishing a little bit off and on all day, right?
Still there?
Yeah. Yep. Could you not hear me?
It sounds like it's chopping up a little bit.
Yeah, you're chopping just a little bit on my end.
Okay. Yeah, that's just where I'm at in the lake, I guess,
Yeah. Oh, and then see, now it's clear.
See if we can get back on it over here with a better signal.
Go Outdoors says, got to pick up the past, Ted. I don't know what that means. You may know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Said they did that earlier.
We're gonna move up a little quicker than normal. There's some logs and stuff up here I'm gonna hit.
I get you, Go. I think you're talking about it glitched a little on you earlier. Oh, Becca says maybe pick up the pace. The pace. Uh-oh. I think we might have lost our host. Yep. I guess probably everybody's seeing what I'm seeing, I'm assuming. Well, I guess this is just my show. Well, do y'all all see my deer? Wow. Yeah, I guess that little bit of glitching actually he lost signal. I'm not fishing. So, yep, it's the hog deer show. Yep, where my ramen noodles and my Vienna sausage. Maybe I can make all y'all laugh. Oh, maybe he's trying to come back up. Oh, there you are.
There I am.
Oh man, no telling what I said while you were gone.
Yeah, I don't know if my ears were itchy, so I figured you were talking about me.
I was talking about eating ramen noodles and Vienna sausage.
Ooh.
I said I'll entertain y'all that way.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I guess this little area right here is a little bit bad.
Yeah.
So I'll have to watch out in the morning or when on the live, so I don't come over this way too much.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, you were good when you were further over there to your left.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make my way up on this side here.
You got another one, Francis Fishing Outdoors.
All right. Hey, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you.
Yep, that's a hog deer. Modog says, yeah. I showed everybody my deer while you were gone.
Oh, did you?
Me. Yeah.
Awesome. Keeping entertained. That's what I like about you, Cody.
Tried. We didn't really lose anybody. There's still 13, so I did an okay job.
That's good. I appreciate that. Yeah, I was worried when it went down. I was like, uh-oh.
I've had it happen before. I always wait at least a few minutes if that happens, just in case.
That's like in JV stream. If you get 10 minutes to come back up, so that'll give you enough time to restart the stream. You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly. Uh-huh. That's funny. Geo said the same thing. 10 minutes to come back.
Yeah, you get 10 minutes to come back in. That should be plenty of time. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Modog says I haven't liked it yet. I'm not sure if I do. I guess you're talking about your live.
That's all right.
Becca, I haven't been to Hawaii, but I have worn a grass skirt. Does that count?
There's a bunch of little logs on the water here, so that's why I was throwing. But once we come up here, there's a trench on the side of where this trees are at. I'm gonna try to throw that. Usually there's something in there, so.
Yep.
We'll see. I'm just coming into that trench now. I'm moving really fast right now too, guys. You might not be able to see, but I'm moving pretty good here to get up.
Yeah, you look like you're moving. All right, Modog says, okay. I'll give you a thumbs up.
All right, thanks, Modog. I appreciate it. Yeah, right in this area around here should be pretty good. I caught some big fish on this point where this dock is. I don't know if you guys can see that dock up ahead of me. We'll see.
I think it's a little narrow.
See that dock on that edge right there?
Oh yeah, yep. See it now.
There.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Wow, it's only 8:38 in Hawaii right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody's screaming on the lake they need towed.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, they're screaming over there. They need. Oh, there's a boat going over there. I would go over. I towed like 5 boats in last year.
Oh yeah, it happens, man. I've been towed before on the water, and I've towed other people. So
Yeah, you might as well help out because you never know when you're going to need it.
yep, exactly. Same thing about in the mud.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of people out just on their pontoons swimming. You know.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go up around this corner. There's 2 labs right here. I don't know if you guys could see them. And I'm only gonna stay on for a couple more minutes, guys. But I guess the stream's working pretty good.
Yeah, you're
I don't
working
know.
good now.
See if you can see them labs right there.
Mm-hmm.
2 dogs.
Oh yeah. Gio says you need to skip under those underhangs
Yeah.
or overhangs.
There's a lot. It's pretty high water right there. Right by this dock. See if we can't get something over here. And then there's some areas over here. I'm gonna throw the frog.
Yeah, that cove over there looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's real good. And there's ducks eating duckweed right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would think right around that dock you could probably pull something in.
Yeah, sometimes they're in there, sometimes they're not. I know this Lake Cody so well, it's unreal.
Yeah. Oh, I bet you do.
When they are, where they are. I know if I throw a couple times and they're not there, I know to move. You know what I mean?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah, because you know how it is. You'll go in one area and you'll catch 4 or 5, just bam, bam, bam.
Yeah. We're gonna go right into this cove a little bit. See what happens.
Yeah, it is hard to skip a wacky rig, Gio. That's for sure.
Yeah. I can do it, but when I have the O-ring on, you usually lose them.
Yep.
Now, a Texas rig or weightless, I could fire it under there if I wanted to. But I don't know. There's a little bit of a deep edge on this edge here, on this weed line. So I just fished that on the way down into this little cove here, and then I'll throw the frog. Then I'll probably end it. Go in. My son wants to learn how to pitch. So we're gonna teach him how to pitch. He wants to be a pitcher. So.
Did you play baseball growing up?
Yeah, I played hockey most of my life.
Hockey. Yep.
Yeah.
I was a baseball guy.
When I did play baseball, I pitched.
You did pitch? Yeah.
Yeah, I pitched and I played third base. So.
Pitch and third. Yep. I was a second and shortstopper.
There you go.
Yep. Yeah, you're glitching just a little bit.
Glitching?
Yep.
Okay. Back in this cove, we might glitch a little bit. Want to get back in this water here.
Yeah, your sound is good, but yeah, I can hear you, but you're glitching.
Okay. Let's throw the white frog in here. Here comes the lab. That lab's chasing the ducks.
Yeah, it is a little jerky there, Gio. Oh, I think we just lost him again. I kind of thought he might be treading a little thin on that area, the way he was going. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to happen. We'll see how long it takes him to figure that out. But anyway, I'm not fishing. A little too windy to fish here in Texas. It's literally blowing 25 to 30 miles an hour, and it's probably already almost 100 degrees out there. I'm not fishing in that. But I wish I had that 75 that he had where he is. But anyway. We'll see if he comes back or not. I'll give him a couple minutes. Gonna fish it tomorrow like you were working the tournament. 3 hours. Yeah, there you go. Yep. Same there, really, Modog. Where do you live, Modog? What state are you in? If it's similar to that, you're definitely in the South somewhere. Oh yeah, Missouri. 2 hours till the best show today, Hog Deer. Yep, about 2 hours till my premiere. That's for sure. Gonna get into the high 80s tomorrow. Wow. Well, I would love some of that. Pontoon Jody, you may go skipjacking. There you go. What part of Texas? I'm from West Texas. Yep. Near Abilene. Oh, you're in Oklahoma. Okay. That's cool. Ain't nothing to do today. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot to do today either, so I'm just kind of chilling. That's why I've been up here with Ted. 60-mile-an-hour winds? Goodness. Where are you at? In Montana? Wyoming? Oh, Modog is your neighbor. Yeah, that's right, because I saw Modog's shout out for you, some old man, where you went and over at his house and y'all conversated for quite a while and didn't realize how late it was. That's cool. That's cool. Well, yeah, y'all aren't far from me at all then. Oh, Australia. I didn't even know that the wind blew that much in Australia. Wow. Cool. Let's see. Lived in Fort Worth, Dallas area for 11 years back in the day. Wow. Okay. Yep. That's cool. Oh, I think he's coming back. Oh, there he is. Woohoo.
What's up?
Yep.
Yeah, I was in that cove, cutting in them little coves. I guess it'll break it up. You know what I mean?
I was like, uh-oh, this isn't looking good. It looked like it was getting a hint worse. And I was like, yep.
Yep. So, but hey, listen, guys, I guess I'll end it. I'm getting a little low on my battery here. So what I'll do is I will end this and then keep an eye out for more this weekend if you don't mind. But thank you, Cody. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet. You bet, man.
All right, guys. Hold on a second. I want to see something.
Hey, why don't you zoom in again before you leave, see if it happens again.
Hold on. You're breaking up a little bit, but I'm going to move out here a little bit, see if that helps. But I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to get ready, and I'm going to come back out this evening after dinner. So I'll be doing some more lives tonight, guys. So I really appreciate you coming in.
Yeah. Oh, lost it. Yep. I'll see all y'all in the live. I'll see all y'all later. I think he was ready to end it anyway. So bye.
All right, guys. Well, if you're still here, I thank you for staying in there. But yeah, going into those coves, it cuts out a little bit. But I'm getting a little low on my battery. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head in. So thank you all guys for coming. I appreciate you guys. Please check out some of my latest videos that I just put out there. I'd like to thank Cody for running the chat for me today. Thank you guys for coming in. And keep an eye out for more streams here in the next couple days. So thank you guys, and we'll see ya.